So the first card you have in your past is the Knight of Pentacles. So I'm sensing that, yes, you've had some instability around you. I'm seeing this instability around you, and you want stability. You're looking for stability. That's why you have this Knight of Pentacles. That's what you're searching for. You're walking, or you're riding along on your horse wanting stability, but it's not there. It's not around you. That's what you want. That's what you're looking for. I'm not seeing physical chaos around you, but I'm seeing emotional chaos. You just want stability. You've got this chaos around you, but you want this stability. And it's like, you couldn't see things clearly at this time. It was a bit crazy. And yes, I'm just seeing this craziness. So you're trying to be calm. This is what you're really, really trying to get. You're trying to get this calm. You're trying to get the stability, even though this was going on around you. And you had to be stable. It's like you had to at least act as if you're feeling stable. Because, I'm seeing some people around you who could have been looking up to you at this time and, watching your behavior even, and you had to seem calm on the outside. So I don't know if this makes sense, but you're being observed by someone. So this could be in the workplace. You felt like you're being observed anyway. So it was like you had to be on your best behavior at work, even though you were so frustrated by all this chaos that was going on. But you had to be calm. You had to be kind of professional or calm because people were watching you. That's what I'm seeing. I hope this makes sense. You had to put up some sort of front. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have in your past is, yes, the Eight of Swords. And yes, this frustration's still here. You really wanted to jump up. You wanted to tell someone to stop acting in a certain way. Someone was really acting in a bad way. You wanted to tell them, but you couldn't. I'm really feeling this frustration because you really felt like you really wanted to say something to someone. And you had this anger towards someone. It's like you had to put this big lid on your anger. It was all bubbling and bubbling, and you want to open up the lid and jump out. But you couldn't. You couldn't do this at this time. You were really stuck. You just felt that you had to. You couldn't say what you wanted to say. You wanted to say something to someone, but you couldn't say this to them for some reason. There's some reason why you couldn't. The last card you have in your past is the Ace of Cups. So yes, at this time you were still feeling a lot of emotion, a huge amount of emotion, and I am sensing, yes, anger, frustration, emotion, all sorts of upset, all sorts of different emotions, up and down, trying to deal with everything around you. Yes, you weren't able to express these emotions. That's what I'm seeing. So many emotions around you. This is in your past, but if you're still going through this, this restriction that you were feeling at this time where you couldn't speak your mind or say what you wanted or say how you felt, this is going to come to an end. I'm seeing this is going to come to an end. This wave of emotion is going to come out of you sometime, if not now. You're going to be able to express your feelings properly. That's what I'm seeing. But at this time you couldn't. But this is going to be a big relief to you when you can finally. If this hasn't happened already, because this is in your past. But yes, it's like this huge tsunami of emotion and expression. It's going to come out of you sometime. It has to. You can't keep this in all this time. So the first card you have for your present is the King of Cups. So yes, at this time you're still trying to be really, really calm, really balanced. And this calm that you're presenting on the outside, you had to keep up this front of being calm. This is what you're going to be feeling on the inside very soon, if not now. And yes, I'm seeing you opening up to someone. That's what I'm seeing. You're going to express your feelings to someone. I'm not saying this is a romantic way. It's not a romantic expression of your feelings to someone, but you're going to be able to express yourself to someone who cares about you. You're just going to open up. You're going to vent to this person. And this is when all these emotions are going to come out of you to this poor person who's on the other end listening to you. But yes, they're a good listener. They don't mind. They care about you. I'm actually really feeling this care they have for you. They have a lot of care for you. They don't mind you venting, and it's really going to help you. That's what I'm seeing. So the next card you have your present is the Seven of Cups. So yes, venting your feelings, that's what you're doing. You're venting your feelings to someone, and this is calming you. This is really calming you. It's helping you. You're getting it all out to this person. And I'm still seeing you do have some chaos around you. I'm sorry, you still do, but I am seeing, yes, I'm seeing a chaotic love situation. And I keep on seeing that Again, you don't know where you are with someone. You don't know what's going on. You want to get to the bottom of whatever this thing is that's driving you crazy still. So even though you're calmer, you've let some of this energy out, you've vented some of this anger and these feelings out, you're still a bit confused. You're still a bit confused because you don't know where you are with someone. It's really stressing you still at this time. So yes, I'm seeing that, you did have a feeling something wasn't right, but you couldn't quite work out what this was. It's very, very confusing. But I think you're sensing someone's hiding something from you and you want to get to the bottom of what this is. That's what I'm seeing in the Seven of Cups. It's like somebody's hiding things. They're putting a veil over things and you want to see what's behind the veil and you can't quite see. You're in the dark about things. If you see this man in the Seven of Cups, he's in the dark and everything else is in the light, and that's how you feel. You're in the dark and you want to know what's going on. That's what I'm seeing there. So the last card you have here present is the Ten of Wands. So yes, this confusion is a huge burden on you. It's really bothering you. This is showing me that you're really going to have to talk to this person. You're going to have to try and do something to get to the bottom of this. This person's causing this confusion with you. And yes, if this resonates, you're really going to just have to find some clarity about this. And the only way is to talk to this person. And I know it's difficult. It'll be difficult in the short term, but it'll be the right thing to do in the long term. You'll feel a lot better in the long term if you do talk to them now. It's going to be hard. It's going to be like ripping off a plaster off your arm, off a sore. It'll be difficult, but get it over with. That's what I'm seeing there. So the first card you have your future is the Eight of Wands. Yes. So yes, lots of communication, lots of quick communication. So this could be a time that you're going to finally break the silence and you're going to communicate with this person, with this chaotic, difficult person that I think is hiding something from you. That's what I'm seeing in the Seven of Cups. Something's been hidden from you. And yes, you're going to communicate. And again, I'm seeing a love situation. This is a love situation. And this is really stressful. Yes, definitely it's a love situation. That's what I'm seeing. I'm still feeling this stress quite deeply. And I'm actually seeing some heartache here too. You've been through so much with this person. You're still going to go through this in your future. There'll be a lot of communication going on at this time. And this is fire. This is fiery communication. You're going to have anger. There'll be some arguments. I'm sorry, that's what I'm seeing. You're going to be determined to have this conversation with this person. Determination is all through your future. Determination, that's how you're going to be in your future. You're determined. You're really stuck in your past. Now you're determined in your future. You're going to have this conversation, and I'm actually seeing you having more than one conversation with this person. And what I'm seeing things will be calmer as you go along. So in the beginning, you'll still be venting some of this anger to this person. It will come out, you'll be really angry, there'll be some difficult conversations. I won't lie, difficult conversations. But as you have each conversation with this person, it will become calmer each time. That's what I'm seeing. And you'll get to the end of this. You'll find out what's going on. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have for your future is the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, more determination. I'm seeing determination. So yes, there's positivity coming to you, but a lot of this is going to come from your own determination, your own energy. The Eight of Wands and this Wheel of Fortune. You're determined to get what you want. You want to get to the bottom of whatever's going on here with this person. I'm sensing that you've already been doing some work to push forward with something that you want. This is outside of this relationship situation. So you're heading toward two things, something that you want outside of this and also something that you want with this relationship. So your determination is really going to pay off. The other thing I'm seeing with this Wheel of Fortune is one of these conversations that you have, or some of these conversations, or some part of these conversations are going to be risky. You're going to take a risk. You're going to say, oh, will I say this to this person? This is risky. Will I say this? Will I dare say this to this person? And you will dare say this. You'll come out and you'll say this, and it will pay off. The risk will pay off, because what will happen is you'll get to the bottom of what's going on. You'll get to the truth. You will get to the truth about something. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have for your future is the Chariot. So yes, you're determined, you're moving ahead, and this process of getting to the truth is going to be a bumpy ride. It's not going to be an easy ride for you. I'm still seeing a lot of fiery energy all the way through your future. Lots and lots of big fiery energy, and you're moving ahead. There will be arguments, definitely. I am seeing that. I'm sorry, that's what I'm seeing. But again, it's going to be worth it. You're going to get to where the truth is. You're going to find out the truth. That's what I'm seeing. So Scorpio, I hope this resonated. Maybe only the good bits, but I hope it did. But yes, as you know, general readings can't always resonate with every single person in the whole world. But again, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you'd like to. I will try and answer everyone I can this time, I promise. And thank you so much for watching.